Hello friends, hope you are doing well. Welcome to this new interesting video. First of all, I would like to say sorry as I could not post videos recently as I was busy with some personal commitments. However, I'll make sure that I post the knowledge based content regularly from now on. So subscribe the channel and press the bell notification uh, so you receive notifications as soon as I upload a new video. So today we are going to discuss the top 7 reasons why you must consider yourself lucky to have participated in the markets in 2020, and we will also discuss the best way to move forward from here. It is great if you actively traded or invested in markets in 2020, and this video is also applicable if you were just a spectator and looking to participate going forward. So before we start, let's move on to some hard facts about trading and investing. So it is a well-known fact that 95% of the traders fail in the markets and only 5% of them achieve success. Whereas when it comes to investing, 20% of the professionals are successful investors. Please note that figure is for professional money managers like fund managers who are great risk managers as well. So we can estimate the retail investor success rate is way below 20%. So whether investing or trading, both professions demand sound knowledge and skills to become profitable and beat the markets over a long term. There is no free lunch here. One can learn only with experience. Here are few extremely successful market veterans who have made fortunes from the markets, either by managing their own funds or funds of their clients. We just see the millions or billions of dollars they worth right now. But we ignore the most important fact that they have spent decades into this field to achieve this massive success. For instance, by far more than anyone on the list, Warren Buffett has spent about 8 decades in the markets and others at least 3 decades. So let's be clear that it is not an overnight get rich quick scheme. So if that is what you are looking for, then you will be disappointed. So there is a lot of money to be made from the markets, but first your focus must be on acquiring the right knowledge and skills. So on your way to the 5% category, you will be exposed to various market conditions, be it the bear markets, bull markets, choppy markets. You need to learn to survive and thrive to these cycles. In the process, your psychological aspects of trading and investing will be strengthened. The impact of COVID-19 aggravated when WHO announced this a pandemic. It had already spread way beyond our imagination. This caused a lot of bad things to all of us throughout the world. However, this phase also offered important learning opportunities for budding traders and investors. So, irrespective of whether you traded or invested or did both in 2020, here are the top 7 reasons you are lucky. Reason number 1: you went through all market cycles in a single year. So let's take the daily candlestick chart of Nifty in 2020. Each candle indicates a day here. January to mid February was a sideways market. Mid February to first half of the November, Nifty completed the full recovery, and from November, Nifty crossed above previous all-time highs to continue onto a new bull rally. Just remember that most people who enter the market have to spend at least 4 to 5 years to experience bear and bull phases. So here it all happened in a single year. You probably save your time. Reason number 2: you traded through huge volatility. Here is the India VIX weekly chart. So due to sharp drop on the Nifty, the VIX shooted up to maximum of 86.64 in just 5 weeks. The all-time high was at 89.53, made in 2008 financial crisis. So this was completely new even for people who have entered the markets 10 years ago, from say 2009 or 2010. So this helped you understand the importance of volatility. High volatility means that a stock's price moves a lot, or in other words, there will be wide fluctuations. In the long term, volatility is good for traders because it gives them opportunities. Without volatility, there would be no trading opportunities, no traders. So also it helped budding investors understand that market volatility is inevitable. It's the nature of markets to move up and down over the short term. So reason number 3, you witnessed a recovery in the shortest time. Just for comparison, during 2008 financial crisis, Nifty had taken almost 2 years to recover. However, this time the recovery was within 10 months itself. Technically, this was a V-shaped recovery. This is the best case scenario, indicating the speed of economic adjustments and the recovery in economic performance. So here you can see the V-shaped recovery. So reason number 4, you now know the large dips are opportunities to add some very good stocks in your portfolio at cheap prices. From long-term investment perspective, keeping in mind at least 3 to 5 year time horizon. So here is the quote from Oracle of Omaha. We simply attempt to be fearful when others are greedy, and to be greedy only when others are fearful. Although this time the recovery was very quick, this may not be the case always. Markets has and will provide such opportunities again. We just must be ready at those times and just follow what we have to do. Reason number 5, you now understand the nature of markets. The stock market is wildly irrational at times. For instance, even when media was still delivering the news about the impact of COVID-19, increasing COVID-19 cases on daily basis, many businesses closing, people losing jobs, etc., market was on its way for preparing for a new bull rally. Here are some other things like markets in the short term, they are driven by the fear and greed in particular. Reason number 6, brokerage is no longer a big worry as was the case in the past. There are a lot of best discount brokerages currently in the markets. There is a very small brokerage per order for trading. Brokerage on investing is free actually. The offers from brokerages today are the best right now than any time in the past. So full service brokers also have come up with very good plans. It is left to you which one you select based on your preferences, but make sure you select the one that is reliable. Reason number 7, today you have everything you need to bring your best. We have already passed the information age and we are now in experience age. The best of the best learning materials such as books, videos are at your fingertips. Social media platforms have made idea sharing easier than ever. All kinds of advanced tools you ask for are available. You can choose the best mentors from whom you seek to learn based on their proven records. You just have to be passionate, knowledgeable, selective, serious, and disciplined. Now, whoever has reached until here, please know that you as a beginner have an advantage that depending on your age, whether it is ranging from 20s, 30s, or 40s, you still have enough time to learn and achieve everything you dream through investing or trading. It will be a slow way, but you can create a good amount of wealth for yourself, provided you are ready to put the efforts. And here is the best approach going forward, which I recommend to you. First, choose your path, whether you want to trading, or you want to go for investing, or you want to have a mix of both, and you want to continue with both. Depending on your selection, develop a right trading or investing psychology. Work on the strategies or the methods that suit your particular mindset and your personality. Keep learning and improving. Certain mistakes are inevitable while learning. The trick is to keep it small, take the lesson, and build a system that avoids it. Stay longer in the markets. Always have stop loss and proper position size to limit your losses. That is, have a proper risk management in place. Here I actually with this uh, say all the best, and here are the contents that you can expect from this YouTube channel going forward. You can pause the video and watch it for yourself. Please let me know if you would like me to cover any other specific topics. I'll be happy to make videos on them. Press the like button and subscribe the channel to stay updated. And thank you for watching. Take care. Bye bye.